What's up, guys? Back here with another banger. Today we got some Arthi Speed. So again, I'm doing some post commentary because I didn't really have time to do commentary, so I'm back on it anyway. Try and get down this farm, and I want to be a little bit aggressive because he still has yet to get up his grape shot. And he goes for an over defense, which he really shouldn't have. It was kind of pointless. Now he's sending me blacks, and I put it on strong because if you target Buccaneer on strong on a map like that, it's really good because the balloons go around, and if it's targeted to strong, since they're already coming from that direction, it'll just hit basically all the balloons because it goes around in a circle. Anyway. We get up a mortar because, I'm just trying to make sure that if he does send balloons, I don't die. But, I guess I could have held out. I definitely should have waited, I feel like, a little bit for that selling of the farmer so that I didn't lose as many bananas. But we ended up winning in the end anyway. It's in a little rush. Anyway. Now, I know that in the last video you guys said more commentary, and I remember one person saying live commentary, so I will try to work on live commentary soon. But yeah. I remember this guy. Top 3 in Prestige. This was an interesting battle. Start off with darting, obviously, because it's hard to go for. I didn't start sending Eco at first because I wanted to get up the powerful darts, because I didn't know what he was going to do since he was the top player, because top players play very strange sometimes. They usually all act the same, but yeah. Kind of booms this because I wanted to get him to leak a few lives, and he ended up using a Spike Storm, which he really shouldn't have. It wasn't necessary, but yeah, he did. I ended up using the Spike Storm just because, I'm not... It was either that or leak a lot of lives, which I'm trying to keep a life count on this guy so that, if he sends me stuff, he dies before I do. It's round 9. Eco was terrible, but that's okay, because, it's just, I'm not trying to sit here and go late game. I'm just trying to make sure that I have defense up. That's why I didn't Eco really at all, because, I just wanted, at least before, round 11 and 12, I wanted to make sure that I had up that defense. So he's sitting here space ecoing. I did the same for a little bit, but really I'm trying to get ready for a all-out, potentially, and if he does or doesn't all out, then, but he wasn't gonna all out anyway, so, and then the mistake that he made was not just countering or trying to counter, because even though I had a Spike Storm, he still could have tried to send a mob or something. And we get him again, and actually, since we fought him and won last time, he was Prestige rank 4, now he's 5. It's pretty lit. I do mess up on my placement here, so, hate me if you want to, but I know what I did wrong. That placement kind of messed me up a lot. I didn't unsell it because it would have just been a waste. Yeah. I sent him blacks here. He upgrades to the, I forget what they're called. Airburst darts. That's what they're called. Upgrades to airburst darts. Sometimes you can get them to chase, but he didn't really chase that much. and I got him to leak a significant amount of lives here. And he did leak a significant amount of lives, but, you know, he still ended up getting it. Here, I just sold my farm because I didn't feel like dying. And then, you know, obviously I had to get that done. I try and send him a little rush here just to bait an upgrade. Ends up working out. So the equals 500, not that bad. I don't know what his eco was, so I don't really know, like, what all. I'm sure he ends up going down to this. Yeah. So that's twice now that we've beaten him. But, anyway. Comment down below if I should do some challenges or something. Like, I have a video coming up soon. It's another wheel video. It's like, well, I don't want to spoil it, but if you play BTD6 and you know the different types of towers and what they're classified under, then that's a little hint as to what the video is going to be. Anyway, try to send some space eco here, a little grouped eco, try to layer it. Layer actually worked out a little bit, but not as well as I liked it to. But I did get the pink through, which is what I wanted. The one mistake that this guy is making is he doesn't have. If he's gonna put down only 2, he needs to get. See here, he puts down 3, so it's not bad anymore. I went straight for the 4 because I already know on this map how NG works, and even if they're all 0-0s, they're still really good. But anyway, I'm trying to get down my boom trap here because he's ecoing, and I want to get as much eco as possible. He puts down the bloom chipper, which really wasn't smart by him. If he's trying to get leads, like, he could have just waited to get up. He could have just waited. I'm trying to get down my other bloom chipper because he's ecoing still, so finally get it out, and now I'm just waiting. I want to go for this other boom trap, but then I realized what round it is and what could possibly happen, so I put down a spike factory in place of that other one, which actually was a super smart idea because coming up he's going to send some fun stuff. I was thinking about putting a bloom trap up there, but you know, forgot about it. And then I forgot that he had that bloom chipper up, so it was really stupid by my part, but we still end up getting a good amount of leaks. Actually, I think he died here. No, he didn't die, but we got him to use a spike storm, so that's good. And then right here, this gave me a really good amount of see, here he thought that he was gonna win, which this is why you don't do what this guy just did. See, when I did all that, that sentence just made 0 sense. Anyway, I put the bloom. What I was trying to say is I put the spike factory right there and didn't sell the bloom traps because I knew that when I popped them, it would just go straight into the bloom trap. But anyway, won that. I'm pretty sure that guy was top 100, I think. Now this battle was absolutely depressing. It's funny how I'm winning against all these other people, but then, you know, this was not too good of an outcome. But anyway, Emily Space 3. See, it wasn't that they were bad, and it wasn't that they were that good. It was that the way I played this game, I was super cocky because I was like, oh, only 300,000 medallions, which never underestimate a player just based on their medallion count. Or your percentage, because they could have a freaking, 10% win ratio, but they could still be just god at the game. But anyway, yeah. So I ended up getting 2 quad darts. I'm trying to work up here for the heli, but then, after a second, I realized that we have farms. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's get down farms. So then he sends a lead here. I send the lead. Well, I don't, because I see that he does that. I popped on the sniper. And this guy, he's just absolutely being a moron. And he thinks that I don't see that he has a sniper, which I do. But he still puts it like that anyway, in the corner. I mean, it's not like we have knockout or anything, so. Now, a mistake. Excuse me. A mistake that I made here that definitely should not be made is I shouldn't have gone for that sniper. Like, sure, it gives good money, but like, I really shouldn't have gone for that. Because what he did is smart. He got up his BIA, which is going to improve his overall eco. So when he sends me balloons, it'll be a substantial amount of balloons. And then me being me, I sit here and I all out him, and then I have nothing to do against this. So this game was absolute garbage. But yeah. So back up against this guy. I'm pretty sure from here, for either this game or the next one, I start to mess up a lot. This guy's already fought me once, and we're back with NG, so he knows how I'm gonna play. So he's copying exactly what I did when we first started. Put down 4 NGs. Sorry, I'm extremely tired. It is almost midnight when I'm making this, and I have not had sleep in about 2 days. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he's already played me once. We're back with NGs. So, really, all I'm trying to do right now is get back up to that boon trap. But when I realized that, I messed up real bad here. With, I know I still got up the boon trap, but I forgot, number one, that we had submarine, which for him that was a really smart idea to go for that. But I completely freeze up here in a minute because I just genuinely was frozen and didn't know what to do. He's getting ready though for the sending of balloons, which good on him. Me, I'm just trying to figure out placement. So I see what round it is. I get ready to send him a Moab, not a Moab, BFB, and then this is when things start to get a little messy. See, I should have just sold. Yeah, I really messed up here. The fact that I just died. What I should have done is I should have sold that Moab Assassin again and just hit it. Because then all the balloons would have been popped and I could have put down a bunch of balloon traps, but I didn't. And then he sent me another BFB, which I could have dealt with that. But anyway, I got our next opponent, APO 40F. I thought when I saw this guy that he was someone else that I had just faced, so I kind of took this game in stride. I didn't think too well about it. This game was just kind of pissed me off, if I'm not gonna lie. I completely just hated this game. And the way that lightning shoots, it can either work 100% great, or it can just do absolute dog. Just nothing. So I put down the Cobra because obviously he's sending pinks, and I have the Cobra, put it on double shot, put it on strong, reduces the pinks. Now I'm just trying to get up that lightning wizard so that leaks are way less. That double shot is still going to work on those blends. Even though lightning is hitting before the Cobra does, it's still pretty good. So I saw go for the farm, which was extremely greedy on my part, because then he sells his and goes for that farm. And because I sent so many and they did nothing, now he has a farm lead. He uses a lightning bolt when he really should have. Now my mistake here is that I'm really starting to get pissed off that this guy's out farming, and so I start facepalming and getting toxic, very toxic. So I send him Regen Whites, because Regen Whites, obviously, if you know BTD and you play the game, you know that Regen Whites against even a Lightning Wizard are bad. They regrow like hell. So I put down a Cobra, try and get this up, and then I make a extreme, and I mean an extremely bad mistake, one that cost me the game, which again is where I said the lightning did absolute dog shit, okay? Dog fucking shit. Did not help me at all. So now, starting to get down to the nits and grits. This was an interesting battle. Pretty sure, even though it's these last few games, I'm pretty sure all losses. I put them in here because, I do want to show that I don't want to sit there and be fake and be like, oh yeah, no, I win every single game, because you see my record. It's not that good. I know I lose. I know I'm not the best, but I look back on the mistakes that I make and try to do good. Anyway, so I Giga Check this guy thinking, hey, he's got the blade shooter all the way down there, so if the yellows go through, they'll leak. And then I realized that, he's got a pretty good spot with the other blade shooter and that blade shooter, because it went around. Sorry, that was an extremely long explanation for something that shouldn't have taken that long. I'm super tired when I'm making this video, so my bad. But anyway, so I put the helis like that because I want to get the maximum amount of penetration in one spot that I can. So with this battle, the one mistake that I made is that I took this way too long. I could have pushed this guy at any point in time. And most likely, I would have won, but I did it so late. So now I'm just trying to get 1,000 eco at least, so that if he does send anything, 15 things of eco is 15 things of eco is a helipod, since they did that little, what's it called? Not buff, nerf. Since they did that nerf to helipod to make it 15,000 instead of 14,000, which honestly it's not that bad. It's only $1,000 difference. But yeah. So I maelstrom there just to be safe, and just because I don't want to die. And here was like by far my big mistake. I extremely underestimate the power of the big balloons coming out. And he's over there, he knows what he's doing. I know what I'm doing, but I'm not thinking straight. My mind's not going straight. At this point, I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna win, you're not gonna beat me, you're bad, I'm better. So I mess up. I sell my, I can't remember if it was around 29 or 30. Yeah, it was around 29. He sends me stuff, so I sell all of that to go for that. And I make the most stupidest mistake ever. I put down a super monkey, and I think that it is a freaking thing, and I lose. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.